But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Sure, they got one leg.
What's up, y'all?
Whoa, hold on.
Is that Linus Tate?
You do something. What you be doing?
I'm on here freestyling for people, man. Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
That's that dude! That's that TikToker!
Oh, damn. Yo, can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Give us one. Wait, turn up.
Hold on. We gotta give him words. We gotta give him words.
Give me the most creative, challenging words you can think of.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ambidextrous. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Another big one.
Another big
Chronicle.
one. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. All right.
Okay. Revolutionary.
Ambidextrous, chronicle, Afghanistan, and revolutionary. Those are the words? Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other artists really need to get their flex up. When it come to freestyles, yo, I'm next up. I be shining kinda like my man's necklace. Use both sides of my brain, I'm ambidextrous. I'm the freshest type. They can feel the vibes from left to right. Y'all know that I'm the dopest on jams. Ambidextrous, cause I can use both of my hands. Then again, it don't matter if I'm right or left-handed, cause I never write it, I hope you understand it. I provide it right off the tip of the brain. And when I'm spitting for my people, all my shit is insane. I make it happen. I'ma kick a rap verse. Shout to my homie with the necklace and the black shirt. Filming on the phone, gotta get it on your camera. They got questions, Harry is the answer. Yeah, I'm about to make it known. When I rhyme, I be entering the crazy zone. Thank you for the words, y'all came up with the good stuff. Shout the homie chilling in the middle with his hood up. I go beyond your flow, going places other rappers wanna go. Do it by myself, no sponsor, bro. I'm delivering the rap chronicles. Your level up, I go beyond it. Matter of fact, I'm about to get you lifted like the chronic. Can't nobody else rock this way. High like the chronic, that's word to Dr. Dre. H-Mac, I'ma put it down. Every time I'm rhyming, they be loving my sound. Can't nobody really do it like me. Winning in my psyche. Shout my homie who be rocking Nike. On the zip up, I get props. Whenever I be spitting, they gon' see me on TikTok for hip hop. I'ma put it down for all of y'all. I be cold shivery. This here is the chronicle delivery. Delivering the magazine and the periodical. I got the hottest flow, you know I brought it, bro. I ain't never slipping. Yeah, y'all just be assistant. I'm Michael Jordan, these rappers like Pippen. Think they on my level, homie, they be tripping. I grip the mic and then I'm about to slam the jam from LA to Afghanistan. I'm about to break it down till I find my peace. They put my music in the Middle East, yeah. All my lyrics are gigantic, I'm about to make them panic. They can feel my shit across the whole planet, yeah. Lyrics is what I'm about to push. He was like, yo, he's rapping right now. He said, shush, please be quiet, he's really getting down. I'ma blow your mind with the rhymes that's profound. I be doing me, and y'all know they never doing Harry. When it come to lyrics, all my flows are revolutionary. What I mean to say is when I'm spitting off the brain, I be revolutionary, go against the grain. I'm about to make a change the whole earth. I'm about to blow your mind with the freestyle verse. The beat style, but I wasn't ready to end. H-Mac be the freestyle internet trend, let's go.
Yo.
What's your name?
Rohit.
Rohit?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, nice to meet you, bro. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Off the top of the dome, I let the heat knock. I'ma do the rhymes while you do the beatbox. Yeah, the whole globe what I'm crushing. I bring the rhythm like my man with vocal percussion. Anytime I'm on the beat, they know when I rock well. My man brought the beatbox. Shouts out to Rozelle. We about to make it pop. We killing it for certain. Got him hurting. Here in the streets of Berlin. I'm cutting through the instrumental like a surgeon. I'm earning all the prize that I'm deserving. Microphone burning. Got it up on fire. The one they admire. I'm getting all that I desire. Yeah, the illest that you heard in your life. We on the up and up like a shirt with the vertical stripes. Yeah, H-Man, y'all know I be taking them far. I'm insane off the brain. I be crazy with bars. Making them hurt when I do my thing. On the every syllable, I know they ready to cling. I be making them sting. Y'all know I'm that mellow cat. Going over domes, something like a yellow cat. Yeah, y'all know I kill it more than slightly. Ain't nobody really like me. Positivity be dwelling in my psyche. And my whole demeanor even cleaner than your white tee. Yeah, hey yo, we steady connecting. Sending good energy in every direction. Killing every track, there's no exaggeration. Live rapping, beatbox, collaboration. Y'all know we get it popping in the streets. The only thing I'm doing off the top is spitting heat. Y'all know I'm getting busy while my homie holds the beat. And y'all know I be stomping competition with my feet. I'm in the open, never discreet. I be staying far from the radars. Complex as quasar. Breaking them all up with something. Y'all know the skills of summit. I'm holding down the lyrics while my homie be drumming. Coming right off at the tip of the mental whenever I'm rhyming, they feeling the vibes. We be in the streets of Germany getting it live. Yeah, and y'all know we be healing all your anguish. Cause we speak in the universal language. Yeah, hey yo, we about to get it done. I'm dope as fuck, my dome, you soak it up like sponge. Check it, y'all know I can do it all the time. A sponge, it's kinda like my mind. Y'all know that a whole nother level, that's where we on. I'm the man, no doubt, I'm standing out just like your neon. Hey yo, y'all know we about to hold it down. Real king in this thing with the golden crown. Got the music, never lose it. I go deep just like Confucius. I'm abusing, bruising, instrumentals, influential, rhythmic potential. Shit is essential. Cracking your dental, taking you further. Grab on the mic then, Mac about to serve you. Get in my propers, I'm a showstopper. Classical skill set, sing for the opera. I go up top, up beat all day. I've been rhyming since the hard way. Middle school when I was younger. All real funk, that's what I brung ya. Deliver. Pulling my arrows right out of the rapping quiver. Every time that I spit, I'm cold, I'm giving y'all the shivers. Up and down your spinal, my word is final. So go ahead and press it to vinyl. Cause y'all know I charge like a rhino when I go right off the mental sphere. Yeah, y'all know we got the beatbox, freestyle, energy in here. People know that I be rapping tight. All of y'all are matching in black and white. Calling all the outfits, freshest on the scene. Yeah, I deliver with the grayscale scheme. Nice with the vocals, known around the global. Shout my homie B-boy and while he's rocking polo. Yeah, y'all know we about to pull out the linoleum. Microphones, me and my mans are controlling them. Yeah, I'm connecting with fans, kicking lyrics in all directions, my man. And I get loose, whether the stage or the booth, affecting the youngins, I be spitting for the youth. Yeah, and y'all know my lyrics will never damage you. I treat the mic like a toy, stuffed animal. Yeah, H-Mac, I be out here having fun. Jabba rhyming all up off the mental, we gon' get it done. Hard as soul I spit it from, heavy as an anvil, lit like a candle. Shout to my homie a sandal, slow witting it down while we lock into the groove. Cause me and my man, we be steady making moves. And if you got questions, my flows is the answer. Damn bro, you looking that official with the lanyard. He's in the button up, he's got the collar. I'm kicking rhymes all up off the top to make him holler. Man, you killed the beatbox, one we can't avoid. Germany, go ahead and make some noise.
Hello, blimmin' L3 watching. I think I've been boycotted. What's going on? Nobody comes to see me anymore except Boyz and a couple of others. But bless you guys. Anyway, I'll start off as I normally do by saying hello to the people that said hello in chat. Sandro, good to see you. Boyz, good to see you. Oh no, I think Sig was there as well at one point. Good to see you. Lumpy, good to see you, bro. That's it. For you watching. Wow. It's getting less every week, isn't it? I mean, my normal streams are fine, but the movie ones, it's getting less every week. Anyway, let's just start off as I normally do with the Jimenez thing is normal. Jimenez observation. And then, like I say, the movies are on Buzzer tonight. They're The Hustler, with Paul Newman, Paul Hustler. From 1961, and then The Color of Money, which is the follow-up, the sequel, as I like to believe. I think it's the sequel. I'm sure it's the sequel. It's the same character anyway. Courtesy of Bazza in the house. So yeah, let's start off as we normally do. We are Jimmy in his presentation. Then we'll do the little topic here for an hour, and then we'll go and watch the movies and rumble. MD on the rumble side, 3 at the minute. So one of them will be me. Good to see you two guys there. And the rumble side. Right. Jimenez. Jimenez. Oh, well, we might as well just do one long kind of one then, isn't it? Since, yeah, let's do this 8-minute long one. And then I'll do it, innit? What's this one? Cloud and, yeah, no, it's this one. Jimenez and the host. Like it. Funky music, Jimenez. Loving it. See if anybody turns up. Well, the gym's on. If not, it's on us, guys. 7, 5. I just don't think people take my notifications at all, you know. Everyone does, I know that. She's about the only one. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. I don't know what the second movie is tomorrow night. Well, it's tonight now, isn't it? I don't know what the second movie is, but we've got for tomorrow. We've got I finally managed to. It finally came on Prime. Chopper Reid, the Australian dude, the Australian gangster dude. So Chopper, we've got that for tomorrow. I don't know which other one we've got to accompany it yet, but Chopper for tomorrow night anyway. Almost close to it. One-eyed pike, probably because the pike will attack each other as well, unless it was just somebody with another lure that pulled its eye out. Got a snag instead of a bite. Sandra.
PJ, you're looking a bit lonely there. Thought I'd drop in.
That's all good. It's good to see you, bro. You all right, yeah?
Yeah, tired.
You won't be watching the movies tonight, eh?
No. When you finish on YouTube, I'll be starting Ezekiel. I did Daniel.
Oh, nice. How was
I
Daniel?
did Daniel. He was all right.
Daniel, it's one that needs to be read over and over again, I think.
Yeah. most of them are hard to get your head around to understand it. But do we really truly understand the Bible? I don't know.
Yeah, to a certain degree, but not all of it, I suppose.
Yeah. I just watched the Eddie Banjo video.
Yeah.
You know these AI dolls that's coming out with flat earthers and globe earthers.
Yeah.
There's a new one out of Witsit sitting down begging for $10,000.
That's a bad thing to do, man. If you want someone to give you 10,000, you need to tell them at least what for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't be saying, "Oh, it's a secret. I'll tell you once you give me it." No, doesn't
Yeah.
work like that, bro. No way.
Yeah. Then he said he's going to stop doing YouTube,
Oh well.
and then I think he realised what he says, and he says he's going to continue because his money's going to stop. I don't know what to make of him.
Oh well. If he stops YouTube, then he stops YouTube. Maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah. I never really watched much of him anyway.
No, I never did. I mean, I did like him debating for a little while.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was brilliant debater.
But then seeing what he
But
is,
now he's turned out to be a bit of a masturbator.
master
debater.
That's a bit of a diplomatic statement. That one.
Yeah. You didn't hear it from me though.
Madness, bro.
Hey David, in the house.
Hey David, good to see you. As I said, well, as I said, heard of a fella going once about how the tree in Daniel, oh yeah, you I don't know how to pronounce it either, or however you spell the tree of life in Norse, banded stump under sea mountain range. So they're trying to equate the tree of life with something in Norse mythology. I got you. No doubt, they always try and invert things. Wow, we got 9 in. Am I going to manage to get double figures tonight? Yeah, I care if Kurt Cobain's alive because I love Kurt Cobain. I mean, if he is alive, then I'm glad. But if he's not alive, he didn't do that to himself. So I know what you just said. He now sings in Weezer. I don't know. You'll have to show me. Lumpy. If he's alive, fantastic. If he's not alive, he didn't do that to himself. You know what I mean?
Has Lumpy been watching The Fittest Flat Earther?
I do not know. I hope he's alive. Love Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, he's been watching Fittest Flat Earther.
The what Flat Earther?
The Fittest Flat Earther.
The Fittest, is that a channel?
I don't know if he's got a YouTube channel, but he comes up on my Facebook reels. I just scrolling through.
Facebook, right. Okay, I don't have much to do with Facebook. I just use Messenger, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when the last status I put on my Facebook.
I mean,
if he actually isn't dead, if he didn't die back then when he was 27, then of course he'd still be alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd be in his 50s now, surely.
Yeah, he does side-by-side comparisons.
Yeah, he was only 10 years old.
Go on.
And he was only about 10 years older than me, I think. Let me just check. Corpse. Yeah, hold on. It got because in 2008, sorry, in 1994, that's when he allegedly died, and he was 27 then. I was born. Yeah, so he was born. Yeah, so he was 9 years older than me. He was born in 67, Aberdeen, Washington. And I was born in 76, and I was born in Aberdeen, Scotland, not Washington.
76.
Yeah, I
Bloody
was born.
hell. That's when I left school.
Yeah, I didn't. No, I left school in 92. So yeah, he would only be 9 years older than me now, which is 57. 57. He'd be now.
Yeah. Yeah, Lumpy, drop the link in and video played.
Oh, well, I can't play it if it's music.
No, it's not music.
All right. Because I've got to see if it's got on the Rumble site, no problem. But you know what I mean. But yeah, if you've got a link, let's have a quick look.
What's up to bloody Jimenez anyway?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him for a couple of days.
He was in. I think he nipped in my last afternoon stream. Don't see him much anymore. I'm not sure. I don't know. You'd think he'd be up at this time. This is his time of day.
Yeah.
This is my time to go to bed, really. Should be his time that he's up and about.
Oh, you just dropped in bloody Cheswick's live.
Who, me? Yeah, I dropped in. I just said, because I noticed he was live, so I went and said hello. And I just said, I've just gone live myself, Cheswick.
Yeah, Roger was in there as well, just to say hi. Same as me.
Oh, yeah, I noticed was there. I noticed you and Roger were there.
Yeah, I still got him rolling in the background. Oh, yeah. Roger's still in there, just says hi to you.
Roger will probably come over here when he's bored.
Yeah, I'll let him know you're live.
Oh, goodness. Right. Nice one, Jim. Let's just get on with it. Now. Right, let's get them up. Let's get up the videos. The first one I'm going to do is someone sitting on a bench. Someone's just sitting on a park bench and a cop was harassing him. I haven't seen it, but by what I could see, both of them are here's the deal, guy. Videos, but one's a female cop stops or tries to stop a man going to his son's graduation or something like that. And one's they're trying to say it's legal to be on a bloody park bench or something. It's harassing someone just for sitting on a park bench. Let's have a look anyway.
Yeah, is that from 5 years ago when all that stuff was going on?
What, these? No, this is well, I don't know. These are videos that have been quite out just recently. One of them's yesterday or something, I think. Oh, unless you're talking to someone else. Here we go, John.
I've just poached Roger from Cheswick's channel.
Actually, quickly, fast, I want to show Leo's final embarrassment, the end of final experiment. Let's have a quick look at that.
The final embarrassment. Today, final experiment creator Will Duffy is embarrassingly going to highlight how ridiculous and absurd his final experiment actually is. He's going to do that by highlighting the hypocrisy that resides within his heart. This man doesn't know whether he's coming or going. On one hand, he claims his observation in Antarctica.
Tell that by the debate he had with Sean. Now, like I say, I differ with Sean on a lot of things to do with Christianity. But that debate, man, he dismantled Duffy completely. Duffy was just completely doing the normal thing. Blatant lying. Full of pride. And nothing to do with what the debate was about. It was about biblical cosmology, you know, and he never brought anything scriptural at all. Anyway.
Prove something that's physically impossible to be true. But on another hand, when it suits him, sky observations have no relevance whatsoever.
See?
Regarding the Earth.
See? In that debate, as he said that he was like that in that debate as well. Like, oh, you're off topic, but hold on. You went to Antarctica to prove a 24-hour sun to prove the shape of the Earth. How is it off topic when it's a biblical cosmology debate? So it's talking about things in the heavens. You know what I mean? I forgot what I was going to say. I just went straight out of my head. I think you got my drift. Wow. Went right out of my head. Oh, contradicting himself, of course. It's fine for him to go away and do that alleged experiment, you know what I mean, to prove the shape of the Earth. But when in a debate, you know, he's like, you're off topic. The sky doesn't prove the shape of the Earth. What? What was your bloody so-called experiment about then, Duffy, you weirdo?
First, we're going to entertain a very short clip of the cheesy trailer regarding this daft pantomime that he's been pushing.
Was very cheesy.
And then we're going to let Mr. Final Experiment himself.
The trailer looked nothing like the footage they actually had. None of it was looked anything alike. I mean, there was wind, there was weather, there was cloud, it was overcast in the trailers and stuff like that. Nothing like it was the footage, that alleged footage of being in Antarctica.
Will Duffy destroy his final experiment for all of us. Not that it needed destroying, it had no relevance whatsoever. The moment these people started claiming physical reality had changed based on the claims regarding an observation in Antarctica, you knew they weren't the full ticket. But hey, let's entertain some cheese.
Hey everyone, live from
Deborah.
Deborah, good to see you.
I can't find any evidence of
well,
flat earther going to Antarctica. And certainly can't find any evidence of a group of flat ant.
You had all that playing to yourself. Not one of you thought to take a pendulum, hang it from the plane, and prove that tower cranes could be dead still and plumb, whilst doing the ludicrous speeds the globe Earth theory suggests. Not one of you did that.
Oh, that's it. Right. I'll be amazed, boy. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look at this. Roger.
PJ, is that Kurt Cobain?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain. And the guy from what's the band again?
Weezer.
Wait, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently
I've seen Weezer before. Wow.
Apparently being the same person.
PJ.
Yeah.
That guy with the green t-shirt and the cap on, that's the fittest flat earther he's known as.
I know, it says it here.
Yeah. There you go.
No,
hello, Roger.
Once I seen his face, I knew. Once I seen his face, I knew who he was. Right, let's see what it said.
I brought a new approach to the game where I started matching up the exact symmetry of faces, and that was just another evidence that I started to bring to the game that no one else really had. And then, of course, I found my smoking gun on him as well. He's got this it's like a little dice, 4 dice. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I brought a new approach to the game where I started matching up the exact symmetry of faces, and that was just.
Yeah, there's certainly similarities. Like I won't be 100% on it, but definitely similarities there, bro. Definitely similarities. I wouldn't put my money on it and say it's him, but yeah, I can see the similarities. I'm not saying it's impossible. Okay.
Me neither.
Yeah. Right, let's just get on with the topic. We knew what Leo was going to say anyway. I mean, yeah, I was off topic. I ain't really got much time to be playing all the videos, so I don't know why I chose it. It was actually should have kept it for the week through the week, but I kind of know what it's about anyway. Where were we? Right, let's do the guy sitting on the bench one first, I think. Guy sitting on the bench watching the sunrise.
Infuriating and outrageous as this video is, and I'm about to show you in its entirety, you ain't seen nothing yet until you see the comments. Let's roll this.
Turn around. You're under arrest. What's going on, man? Hey, we took a call saying that you might be sleeping out here.
No, I was laying down for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Laying on my back.
Oh, okay.
Looking at the sky.
Okay. You got your ID with you?
Bugging him for just sitting there looking at the skies. I mean, it doesn't even look like he's doing anything wrong, does it?
Nope.
I mean, he's just sitting there, man. Come on. They have to get in everybody's business for nothing. Just sit there walking about, and there's just early hours of the morning, and there's nobody to be seen but one person. They have to go and check that one person out, don't they? Leave them alone. Nobody's doing anything wrong, man. Chill.
There's a reason they call it Snoopy for a reason, PJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's your name, ma'am?
Am I doing something illegal?
Well, we got called here for suspicious activity, so I got an idea.
Is that a misdemeanor?
Called here for suspicious activity. Of course you did. For somebody got sitting down on the bench, you got called for suspicious activity. Yes, sir. I'm sure you did. Unbelievable.
Or felony?
Huh?
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony? Well, it could be a misdemeanor if you failure to identify yourself.
Well, unless I'm breaking a law, I'm not going to ID.
Okay, so...
Wait to it. Well, he's not breaking the law, is he? At all. He's sitting there. Is he harming anyone? Is he stealing? Is he killing? No. Is he harassing? No. Well, I could see harassment now, but not on his part.
You're choosing to get arrested instead of just giving me your name.
I'm choosing to not break a law, which I'm not doing. Am I breaking the law?
By not giving me your identification, yes, you are.
That's not the way it
Yes,
works.
that's interference.
Are you detaining me or am I free to go?
No, you're being detained.
For what?
Because we're investigating this.
Saddlebum, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Lumpy says, I tell them my name is your mom last night. I swear it says.
Nice.
I dare say you do, bro. But you don't have to swear.
Nope.
You need reasonable, articulate suspicion.
We got called here by a third party.
Well,
exactly right, David. He's being flanked by them. You can see them doing it, sneaking around. You know what I mean? You can see him on the other guy's camera, just sidling around behind him while he's talking to one dude.
They're trying to get him to bolt, PJ. They are. That's what they're doing.
They really think they've got I know they're putting authority over you by a government. They've got no authority in you because the only person who's got authority over you is Jesus, is God. You know what I mean? They have no authority over you. It's assholes, man. It's enforcement authority. This should be called enforcement agency, an enforcement agency. Because that's what they are. They're not a service. It's like here, the police force used to be called the police force. They're now called the police service because force is too much of an aggressive word. Yeah, used to be a police force, but now they're a police service.
That's an aggressive word, right?
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah. So now, and that's exactly what they should be called, a force. Well, they shouldn't exist, but you know what I mean.
For an individual sleeping by the flagpole.
Okay.
You're the only person here by the flagpole.
Did you see me sleeping?
No, you just admitted to me that you were.
I never said anything about sleeping. I said I was laying on my back and I was looking at the sky.
Okay.
Is that illegal?
Yeah, no, when you're sleeping, you don't usually look at the sky. You kind of usually have your eyes shut. You might be facing the sky, but you're not usually looking at it if you're asleep. You know, see how they try and trick you into saying things.
I do.
PJ,
Well, There's a lot of them. There's a lot of cops and gooners out there. So you wouldn't be far wrong, would be? They're gooners. Go on, Sandra.
Yeah, the reason that the police, don't matter which country, tries so hard to get your ID, your details, is because your straw man birth certificate bond.
Yeah.
They want they get your details so they can get money out of your bond.
Of course.
And that's it. That's why they try so hard.
Nah, assholes, man. You're corrupt as hell.
No, but we still got called here, so we got to investigate it.
Well, you call him back and you tell him that I wasn't sleeping.
Okay, so are you going to give me your name or
I'm
not?
not.
Okay, stand up, turn around. You're under arrest.
So that's all there is to this video, right?
No, I'm not going to give you my name. Well, stand up, hand back. What? Because I won't give you my name. I'm under arrest. What?
What did the guy actually really do? Be honest.
He sat there.
Okay.
He did nothing wrong. They probably didn't even get a call. Well, I mean, it's possible some carer might have called them, but still, to follow this up, they have to follow up the call, maybe. Okay, fine. But to come there and be like that towards them and say, oh, like, can't they just see, like, oh, he's just sitting there? Well, I don't even need to ask him shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to go and tell the lady, don't waste our time, lady. You know what I mean? Or don't to waste our time, whoever it is on the phone. This is stupid. You're telling us a guy sitting on a bench. Hey, Jim. How you doing, man?
Jimbo. Yeah, I reckon if somebody did phone him, they probably phoned because they was concerned about his well-being and his health, lying down in the early morning.
That's a possibility as well. That's a possibility.
Not because he's committing any crimes.
Oh, yeah, but they'll take it differently. They'll take it that way.
Right here.
I think the only crime he was
And it's
doing
enough.
was watching the sunset, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
crime,
some
then
of
he's
our
guilty.
fellow Americans don't see things the way we see them. They're looking at things through North Korean, communist China style lenses.
True.
Ed Kilgore here says, sorry, why not just say, how you doing, officer? Show him ID. What's the problem?
What? So you think it's okay just to come up and harass him about? I mean, what's the problem with showing him ID? Because it's the principle of the matter. He's being harassed for doing nothing. He shouldn't have to show his ID to show who he is for doing nothing. So that's the problem, Ed Kilgore.
Yeah. Bootlicker.
Isn't it? Job's body. Job's worth.
Yeah, and what happened to the Fifth Amendment?
Well, exactly.
You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
Police have a right to ask anyone for ID at any time in any location. If you see an officer, if Ed sees an officer.
Okay, fine. Even if they're allowed to ask you for your ID, you don't have to give it. If you can ask anything to anybody you want. If alleged freedom of speech. You could apparently say anything you want. So yes, a cop, I could say, oh, can I see your ID? But you could say, no, thank you very much. You're not getting it. Simple, and it should be fine.
PJ,
Okay.
Of replicas in the world, so they got to make sure you're not a replica. We got to get rid of them. I'm talking about Blade Runner. That's why they need your ID. It was a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know where Ed lives because I want to pretend that I'm an undercover officer. I would never do that because that's highly illegal. But just that, let's walk up to Ed, ask him for ID. Hey, I represent so police department.
Exactly. Go up to Ed and ask him for ID. I mean, for no reason. Just sitting there on a bench and see how he would like it. Yeah. How would you like it, Ed?
I need to see your ID. Ed's going to go, sure, no problem. I don't have any problem making myself insecure in my person.
Hey, KK. I think I said hello to Saddlebum already. Hey, you guys. Good to see you. Is anybody else? Good to see you guys.
Person. Ziku is a former cop here, or maybe he's a current cop, says the cops were wrong in this situation.
There you go. That's a cop saying the cop was wrong. If he is actually a cop, I mean, You know, you could say he's a cop and he's not. But, you know.
Well, they're following
that's-
policy, right? That's what they're
Aye.
doing. They're not following the law. No.
No, well, exactly. Hey, Heaven, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, Aaron.
Putting it mildly, Zeke, they weren't just wrong, they were criminal. Let's say the guy was sleeping on the park bench. And let's say the people in the community didn't want this guy. He's a bum. They don't want him there. Then the cops could just go up there and go, you know what? People want you to leave. Oh, you don't want to leave? Okay, I'm not going to arrest you for sleeping on public.
I know. I mean, is it against a law? Are you harming someone by falling asleep?
No.
Even not that he was doing that, but are you harming someone by falling asleep? Are you stealing anything by falling asleep? Are you harassing anybody by falling asleep? You know what I mean? No.
But you know, the same people that probably called the cops if they did, if they was homeless and stuff, if they were really Christian, they would actually give the man like a place to go get shelter. Yeah. Instead of like calling the cops on you now,
you
you
needed some water or something to eat or something. They can get hot out there. I know it was quite early in the morning by the looks of it, or maybe that was early morning or sunset. I don't know, but it was quite. To me, it looked early, as though it was dawn, just past dawn.
But no.
Like property in America. Zeke says, "Hi, sir. How are you? You okay? All right. Thanks. Enjoy your day." That should have been the extent of the conversation. Anything else violates Terry v. Ohio. Terry v. Ohio is nonsense, according to the Fourth Amendment, because it basically says officer safety trumps individual rights. Brian here says, literally just say your name. Like, why is that?
That's ridiculous, isn't it, Lumpy? Our Supreme Court has decided being homeless is a federal crime.
Really?
Homeless people get treated like it's a crime to be homeless. You know what I mean? They do sometimes.
I broke the law for 3 years, PJ.
Yeah.
Hey, Heron.
Me too. Who'd you say hello to? Heron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already said hello to Heron.
And
Yeah. Yeah, it's going.
It's so hard to understand. Brian, why is it so hard to understand that you ain't got to do what another man tells you to do? Because you two are on equal footing. He doesn't have authority on you. You don't have authority.
Exactly. I mean, to just turn around and say, it's fine, what's the problem? Just give him your ID. I mean, some people might think that just solves it. But look, there's principles involved. You don't have, if it's your choice not to, why should you? If you feel like handing over your ID, then do it if you want. But me, I wouldn't want to. I'd want to know what the hell they want it for and why. You know? So no, I wouldn't do it.
Authority over him. He doesn't have authority over you. And that's how it is in natural life. Don't submit to the government. I mean, where are you going to draw the line? You're going to let him just come into your house? You're going to let him go through your belongings? You're going to let...
I know you are, Lumpy. I know you are. I know you're staying in your car and stuff. Jim, listen, at least the God still got you, man. At least it hasn't changed your faith.
Let him ransack your car, Brian? Just let him do it. Is this so hard to understand? Mike Wallace says, everyone in the comments is wrong. I appreciate the cops trying to stop violent drug addicts from...
They took the car. So you're literally on the street, bro? No way, bro.
Well, that sucks.
Are you getting shelter, though? I mean, where are you? Is it warm enough? Is it warm enough where you're at, though? I can't believe they took your car, bro. No danger. Unbelievable. Well, I'll keep you in my prayers, bro. Obviously, I'm in the UK. If you were here, you could come stay on my floor because I'm in a bed sitting. You could have my floor, not a problem. But I'm in the UK, so unless you get here, you can't stay on my floor. If you get here, you could be on my floor, dude. But you can have the bed. I'll go on the floor.
Ruining nice community spaces. Where was he? Where's the violence? Where's the drugs? Even if there were drugs, absent violence, who cares? Isn't that his idea of pursuing life, liberty, and happiness? Squeaky Reed wrote, "This crap has got to stop. Them boys are trying to do a job, albeit a sucky one. They're just trying to do their job. If you ain't guilty of nothing, then just comply and they'll leave you alone."
See how trained people are.
Yeah.
See how trained people are, how indoctrinated people are. Just comply, man. It's okay. Let them take your freedom away from you. It's fine. Just do it.
Yeah.
Come
Bend
on.
over. Grab your ankles. Yeah.
Why are people so? But yet, if this was right, if it wasn't a copper doing this to them, if it was just a person on the street saying this to them, you know what I mean? And oh, give me your ID, give me this, give me that, let me know your name. Just comply. Would you be okay with them then? Squeaky Reed potentate? Potentate? Would you? No, you wouldn't. So why are you happy with a copper doing it?
Just think about putting the shoe on the other foot and we go around harassing the cops.
Exactly.
It ain't hard to figure out. Just
I mean, look, you've seen gangs in New York, haven't you? They were a bloody gang. Cops are gangs. The firemen. The firemen were gangs. The fire engine people. I was about to say like a kid. The fire ambulance. The fire police. Exactly, Heron. My goal is to have as little to do with the cops and the courts as possible because I know how corrupt they both are. Exactly.
Comply. That's what the Nazi SS used to say. Hey, just comply. Show me your papers.
Your documents, sir.
Of course.
There you go.
Your papers, please.
May we see your papers? I don't think I have them on me. In that case, we'll have to ask you to come along.
And then what happens? And then you lose everything. It's the foot in the door. It's the justification that the tyrants need to take more and more of your rights. And it's just like the frog in the pot. The water seems good right now. Oh, that's warm. Oh, that feels kind of good. And then it turns up and then it starts boiling. And by that time, it's a little bit too late. This guy says, dude could have just identified himself, smiled, and enjoyed the sunrise, or just mentioned that his house was right behind him. Why do people like conflict?
If I was them coppers, I would have gone up, checked he was all right, said, "You're cool, dude. Fine, all cool. Let's go." You know what I mean? If it was someone that called up, if I was that cop, not that I'd ever be a copper, but if I was one of them coppers, I would go up and just check to see if he was all right, and that's it. I wouldn't have started asking him for his name and ID and all that kind of crap if he's not doing nothing wrong.
He may be out for a walk, dude. You know.
It's just bad. If it was an old lady sitting there, just an old lady, just with her dog or something chilling, even laying down, they'd go over and see if she was all right, wouldn't they? They wouldn't start harassing her for ID.
No, I think that actually happened in the UK, PJ, during COVID.
Oh yeah, with an old lady, yeah, but I mean in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They wouldn't go to an old lady and do it. You know what I mean? In general, I mean. I don't mean it doesn't happen, because yeah, it does. Of course it does. Even they get harassed.
That reminds me of a story, right quick. There was an old lady that was on the Thames, and she disappeared. And I think 10 years later, they caught a bass, and they took her purse and all kinds of other stuff out of the guts of the fish.
Wow, man. Wow.
She got eaten by a fish off the shore of Thames.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happens, man. That happens.
Weird though.
Like so much. Literally blaming the guy in the park bench was victimized by the badged clowns. And this guy's saying, why does the guy on the park bench feel like it's so important to maintain his anonymity? Come on, this is America.
Isn't it? But I mean, you wouldn't like someone, the person saying that, would you like someone knocking on your door and saying, "What are you doing lying down on your couch?" I mean, I know it's outdoors, but why has he not got the right to lie down there? I mean, you know what I mean? He's not doing any wrong. So, like, if a cop came to their door and knocked on their door and said, "What are you doing lying on your couch watching TV like that for?" Would they just comply?
Well, you know that's coming next, right?
Yeah.
Well, what we've got now, PJ, is the councils around the country providing tents for these illegals to sleep on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
We paying for them.
That's
Well,
wrong. Yeah.
Of course it's wrong. But they're also getting hotels as well. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They're getting more than we are. I mean, I remember being on the street and I'd literally not long come out of hospital and I was crippled. I couldn't walk properly. It's after not long come out of hospital. It was nearly a year after. Sorry, it's not long after I learned to walk again after my accident. And I was on the street at one point of it and like not able to walk. They wouldn't put me anywhere. But when the COVID time came around, the COVID-19 time came around, they put me in. Did it then, but beforehand they wouldn't. You know what I mean? But they would have for an illegal. So it's just wrong.
That just shows you that your citizenry, citizen. I can't say it properly. Being a citizen, your government is not working for you. They're working for some kind of a political agenda to get you out or to torture their own people. Man, it's just messed up.
It's ridiculous. It's beyond a joke.
They should be helping out the people that are here instead of going over there, bringing the immigrants. You know.
Yeah. I understand people that seek asylum that need to from war-torn country, but that's only if that is true. That's fine. But illegally, no, they're getting more. The illegal people are coming over and then it's fine. They're getting to stay here. They have a kid, then it's fine. They can stay. You know, they get paid for it. Then they get a house and everything. Then they've got a shop, and then they've got more money than I have. They have anyway. You know what I mean?
If the government was looking out
for they had more money than me.
If the governments were looking for to help the actual country out, they would take care of the problems here first instead of adopting everybody else's problems.
Right. What did Heron say? I'm in Ontario. I have family in Nova Scotia. It's not that I can't get a boat. I will grind away and nug some more. Maybe in a few years. There you go. There you go.
He wants to go fishing.
The cops are on our side. They're just doing their jobs. They didn't write the laws. They just enforce them. And besides that, there are laws that say you don't have to identify.
They enforce them. Yeah, that's the point. They shouldn't be enforcing anything. They haven't got the right to enforce nothing.
Yeah, unless you're in the middle of a crime. Yeah. Then they
exactly.
Unless you're being suspected of committing a crime and that you can articulate the crime that you were suspected of committing. They didn't even articulate or even attempt to articulate that there was any kind of crime involved. So why is an innocent guy going to be slapped with torture cuffs? Noel says, simple story, provide ID and stop being such a prick.
Oh my goodness. The guy sitting on the bench was being a prick. What?
He's probably sitting on a bench.
Is this guy a cop? Is this guy daddy a cop? Does this guy love watching cops on telly? Is this guy just a cop simp? Is this guy just, weird? What the heck? Is he just a slave, maybe? That likes being enslaved? Stockholm Syndrome type thing? Wow.
Could be.
It's fine, people. Oh, it's fine now. It's fine. Just take my liberty. It's all good. It's okay for you to say that about it. It's so, provide ideas, stop being such a prick. But what if you were sitting on that bench and you felt that you were being harassed? You might have provided the ID, right? Fine. You might have because of the type of person you are. But would you think it was just? Would you think it's right? Would you think you were being picked on? I bet you would. Yes, exactly, Basil. It's just some people are just bootlickers. You're right. You're right.
I've never licked a boot a day in my life, PJ.
No.
Who was the victim? Who was the prick, according to Noel? This man was not arrested for sitting, laying, or sleeping on a bench, none of which are illegal. His crime was refusing to ID himself. I got news for you, Joel.
That's a crime.
Crimes aren't committed.
No.
A crime. Refusing refusing to do something is a crime. I think a crime, you have to actually actively do something to be committing a crime, don't you? by keeping your mouth shut, that is a crime, is it? How is that a crime? How is that killing? How is that stealing? How is that harassing?
No, but what they're going to do with that guy when they arrested him is going to be even more of a crime than anything he probably did that day.
Wow, wow, that's a crime. Oh my goodness, to not ID yourself is a crime.
Unless there are victims, and you can't.
Exactly. A crime involves victims. Where's the victim in not IDing yourself? That's just stupid.
Be
Man.
a victim when you're acting like an authoritarian with the implied threat of force and somebody doesn't provide you their ID.
Right.
They have the right, the unalienable right in America, and really by extension, everybody in the world has a right to retain their anonymity, period. And it's not a crime. He continues, backyard lawyers are pricks. I hope the city got enough fine out of him to pay for the full cost he caused. And I love the fact
The full cost that he caused. Well, for sitting on a frigging bench. How did he cause any cost? By sitting on a bench.
They had to repair the bench after he sat on it, and they had to grow the grass where he walked again because he destroyed it all. I don't know. What was the crime? I can't tell you. There ain't one.
I just can't believe that's just a normal member of the public thinking that it's okay to the guy sitting on the bench was doing something wrong. What? People are so indoctrinated. Wow, just comply. Thank you for your compliance. Thank you for your cooperation.
Is it RoboCop?
Yeah.
fact that all these people who are speaking on behalf of law enforcement and against the real victim are getting ratioed. Noel got 690 comments to 116 likes. That's pretty bad. Ted Berry says, "What are you doing?" "I was laying down looking at the sunrise." "Do you have ID?" "Yeah, here you go. Thanks. Have a good day." Is that really the kind of American we want? Is that the kind of America we want? Vining Jimmy says, "You are required to identify yourself to a police officer. You don't have to carry an ID, but you do have to comply with the law. The officers could not just walk away. He gave them no other choice. He gave them no other choice."
Gave them no other choice. Like he had a gun and was pointing at the head of someone and said, "You will stay here and harass me until I say otherwise." What? My goodness, people are really, honestly, so indoctrinated.
I got a question, PJ, right quick. When you're born, you're handed an ID when you came out?
When I came out, was I handed an ID? Not straight off, no. No. I didn't know. I can't even remember when I found out what my own name was. I don't know when I remember saying my own name or knowing my own name.
Me neither.
They had to abuse him. They had to cuff him. They had to kidnap him, and they had to throw him into a cage because he didn't identify himself. This is what we're dealing with here in America. You think it's bad that we have a few people who want to rule the rest of us? No, that's not near as bad as the many people who want to be ruled by psychopaths with badges and guns and costumes. I love what Thatch says. "These cops walk right into a lawsuit every time. They're just extraordinarily stupid. They might as well just write him a check right now." Love it. Look at this. 26,000 likes and 43 comments. Here's a little context per Grok. The incident involving a man named Logan Land in Keokuk, Iowa, on June 7th, 2019. He was sitting in Rand Park watching the sunrise when police approached.
Minus. Right, I've got the gist of that one. Let's look at the other one now because it's only got like a minute or so left. Let's look at the it's a female cop stopping a man going to graduation, seeing his son's graduation or his graduation. Don't know, something like that. I've got the gist of this one. It's just beyond a joke, man. It's just beyond a joke.
I was going to ask that. What did he get arrested because he was on his way to his son's graduation?
Who did?
This guy. We're getting ready to view.
Oh, is this? This is maybe the one then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the one? You've seen it then?
No, I haven't. I just wanted to know why he's getting arrested.
Oh, right. Oh, I thought you said right. Okay, I thought you were saying you seen it. Where is it? Where is it? That one. Yeah, female caught 40 minutes. Yeah. Have a look at this one.
Give me your hands! He's got a gun! He's got a gun, drive side.
I have a very, very important follow-up for you. This is an update from yesterday's video that I just uploaded. Ruthless cops knew he was sober, but tormented him anyway, which follows the story of Rusty, who's getting his life in order.
It's mad, and sorry, it just came out to me again. Like conformity. I mean, yes, people used to conform. You know, I mean, they still do. I mean, they always have. But the level of conformity is getting deeper and deeper and deeper now, to the point that people, as well as these agencies, are fascist now. People are just fascist now. You know what I mean? It's getting to that point, or they don't mind being the victims of fascism. You know what I mean? That's how far conformity's got us now. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're just Agent Smiths protecting the Matrix.
Yeah, aye.
He's been sober for over 4, almost 5 years. He's working hard 70 hours a week at a job he really doesn't like as a truck driver. He's got a Class A license. He's trying to help his daughter, who's a valedictorian, who's about to graduate from high school on this day right here. And he gets off of work. He's on his way to wash up and dress up so that he could attend his daughter's graduation. And then he gets hemmed up by Megan Bowser from the Minnesota State Trooper's office. And Megan has him blow triple zeros. The guy is clearly sober, in his right mind, is being totally cooperative, and she ties him up anyway. It's a story of psychopathy that literally you just can't.
Imagine that. You're trying to run, you're in a hurry, if you're late for your daughter's or whatever's graduation, you're trying to get there. You know, it's a minor infraction. You might not have done anything wrong. It might have been some kind of minor thing. And they hold you even longer than need be. I mean, breath testing and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but you know what I mean. Doing anything they can. They think, ooh, well, how can I mess them up here? Let me break this. Let me put some dissension in this family. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can sow a seed of badness in this family. That's basically what he's doing. What they're doing with things like that.
I don't give a crap. PJ, I think it's a lady cop that's coming.
Yeah, a lady cop. Yeah, of course it is. It is. I did say that as well, didn't I?
Makeup. You could, but you'd have to be a psychopath to do it.
She fell asleep earlier. She wasn't. She when she was modding in flats, says Deborah. She started getting stomach aches, so she went to bed, and I texted her, and she didn't answer me. So I take it she's fell asleep. So I've left her a WhatsApp message. So when she wakes up, I dare say she'll pop in. If she wakes up while we're live, she'll pop in, I dare say. If not, then I won't see her till it's 1:10 in the morning for me now, so I probably won't talk to her until, I don't know, 10 hours time. If she doesn't wake up, that is. Thank you, Deborah. Bless you. I'll tell her you were asking for her anyway.
And then it makes you think, what other things is Megan Bowser involved in? And let's go ahead and pull up her picture. I've got a photo of her right here within the video. What other thing is Megan Bowser involved in that we need to know about? How many other people has Megan hemmed up? How many other people are sitting in prison right now because of her tyrannical actions when she knows, or she's got a really good idea that the person she's messing with is innocent? So we've got a follow-up story on that. And I want to thank Rampage Haxon from the X platform for dropping this link right here, because it turns out Megan was involved in a situation where she killed a man. And the man's name is Charles Bangs. Now, we'll get to that story in a second. Why was Charles Bangs in the crosshairs of Megan Bowser and her fellow Thin Blue Line gang? I'm going to play some of this video right here.
Hey, Greg B, good to see you, man. He didn't want to lie because he was.
Hey, Greg.
So he confessed and accepted it. Good to see you, bro. Just reading what you said. But imagine this dude being. I'm not reading that.
You'll have to understand, you'll have to excuse me, I can't play all of it because YouTube won't let me play all of it, but I will leave a link to the entire video right here. This is where Megan Bowser kills Charlie Bangs, B-A-N-G-S.
Wow.
Check this out.
Give me your hands! He's got a gun! He's got a gun, drive side.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there before this is moments, just fractions of a second before she fires off her first 3 rounds, followed by another 6 by her partner or fellow Thin Blue Line member from the Otter Tail County Sheriff's Office called Dale Haberer. So they both shot Charlie Bangs to death and severely wounded the passenger who was in his vehicle. That's who people like Megan are, and that's what people like Megan do. Now, at this point, a rational person would ask themselves, well, what on earth did Charlie Bangs do that would justify the actions of Megan Bowser in eliminating this guy from the face of the earth? So I did some digging and I asked basically what exactly was the probable cause for stopping Charlie Bangs in the first place. And I came up with this. The probable cause for stopping Charlie Bangs on April 28, 2022 in Bolas, Minnesota is not explicitly detailed in the available sources with precise legal specificity. But the context and official statements provide enough information to piece together the likely basis. So we don't even have anything definite yet. If we did have something definite, it would mean because there was a statement put out by the Minnesota State Police, and apparently there was no definitive statement as of yet. If you can find it, let me know. So here's an outline of the probable cause for the initial traffic stop. There were 2. Charlie died in the second one in Mille Lacs County, and the subsequent stop in Morrison County, which is in Bolas, where the
This is not the story. This is not the story that it was meant to be, though. This is meant to be the woman stopping the guy from going to graduation. This is not the story he's talking about, is it? Unless he's got to do it after this bit, because he did say this is like an update, didn't he, at the start?
fatal shooting occurred based on the narcotics investigation, observed actions, and law enforcement narrative. So here's the probable cause. Probable cause for the stop. The West Central Drug Task Force was active be for the that is good enough idea. Who am I to tell you you can't do it? And why would I interfere? Don't you have a right to defend yourself? Spirit of the Declaration of Independence, where you have the right to moral pretext.
This has nothing to do with that.
Nope.
Of Megan Bowser and
let me just check. Yeah, it even says here. Female update and female cop we tried to ruin graduation. Oh, right. This was right. Okay. That was an update on something that happened before. Obviously, it was an update on something. Right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter then. Right. It's fine. I'm finished this side now. No, it's okay. This is not the story I thought it was.
Yeah. Thing is, PJ, take the badge, take the uniform. They're all fucking cowards.
Exactly.
Moment.
They would never do that without the badge and uniform.
No.
And backup.
Exactly. Sorry about that. It's not the story I thought it was. It was an update on something. I must have got that wrong. I thought it was the full story on it. It was an update on it. So yeah. Finished on the YouTube side now. I'll play out with Harry Marker. Why not? But yeah, then we're going to go over Rumble and we'll play the movie Hustler and Colour of Money. They're sequel to each other.
Yeah, I'll bid you all good night. PJ, Roger, chat. Good night all. Enjoy the movies.
We will.
Oh, was that a local story for you, was it, Greg? Got you. Bless you, man. Bless you. Nice one, Sandro. Right, I'll play out with the Harry Mack on the YouTube side. Let's give you the Rumble side link, guys. If you just want to start heading over there, you are joining us for the movies. Again, I had to start late on this side again because Flats was late again today. It was understandable. The debate was long and there was a lot to it. So yeah, that's why I can't. That's why I've kind of like hurried up the YouTube side a little bit as well. But I would like that to be in the story, the full story. I just got the update for it. I thought it was the story from the start. So I'm not getting the full story from there. So I don't know much about it. I would have liked to have got the start of it. So I'll look for that next time. But the first one, ridiculous. It's for sitting on a bloody bench. It's mental. What's that, Greg? It goes to show who we approve to forgive regardless of their offense. I would forgive everybody of anything. Yes, there's certain things that are harder to forgive, but do I believe that people should be forgiven of everything? Absolutely, definitely. It might be hard for me to do it. Do you know what I mean? And the thing doesn't make it that like it's God sees sin as the sin. Sin is sin, but there is certain sins. There's different consequences to certain sins. Like you murder someone, you're going away for a long time. You grape someone, you're going away for less time, but a long time. You know what I mean? So there's different consequences to different sin. But yes, sin is still sin. I would like to think I can forgive everybody for everything. But yeah, if someone was to do something, say, bad to my family, it's got to be hard to forgive. But do they have the right to be forgiven? Yes, they do. God says forgive everything. If you don't forgive people their sins, God won't forgive you. You're of the same thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, it will be hard for me to forgive someone of a certain sin. But would I like to be able to? Yes, absolutely. And do I think it's forgivable? Yes, it is. God forgives everything. If they repent and they truly repent, then yes, they should be forgiven and their sins should be held against them. But we are humans, we are people, whatever. I know people don't like the word humans, whatever. It's just the way I talk, the way I'm used to talking. It is us that do that. It's us that do that. Say this is worse than that. That is worse than this, and it is. And there's certain, and like I say, there's different consequences for different sins, but they're all forgivable. God forgives them all, so we should forgive them all. Am I in a? Would you think? Am I in a position where I think I would forgive everything? I find it very easy to forgive. Certain things I think it's got to be a lot harder to forgive. But do I think I'd be able to forgive it? Not initially, but then yes, I would forgive it. I would have to. Because God doesn't forgive you otherwise, you know. So yeah, it is. It's hard. It's hard. It's like I say, God doesn't put tags on sins, but like I say, there is different consequences for different sins. Sin is sin to God. They're all deplorable to Him. They're all unholy. So yeah. Anyway, Harry Mack, and then we're over to the. Did I put in the link? Rumble link? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Anyway, I was just blethering away, but yeah, because of Greg's comment. But anyway, yes, I do think everything should be forgivable. Harry Mack, yeah. Yeah, there's one.
Like I'm a freestyle rapper. Yeah. Could I do a freestyle for you guys?
Go for it.
Okay, but the one thing I do need is words. So if each of you can give me like a random word.
Cheers, Gematria. I didn't even know you were here, Gematria. Sorry, Gematria. Bless you.
Indian? That's dope. Are you from India? Yeah. Okay, beautiful. What part of India are you from?
South, Kerala. South.
All right, Kerala in the south.
Desi.
And what does that mean exactly?
People from India, basically.
People from India are Desi. So we're going to cover India, Desi.
Malu.
Malu.
Yeah. So we speak the language Malayalam.
Okay.
So the short for that is Malu.
Malu. Those are people that speak your language.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we got India, We got Desi, which is people from India. We got Malu, which is slang for people from India who speak your language. Give me something completely unrelated to India, like cloud or
Beef,
expedite. Beef?
Yeah.
As in the meat of a cow?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, there's the 4. India, Desi, Malu, and beef. Y'all ready? Yeah. Let's get it. Yo. Okay. Yeah. H-Mac coming through with the true flow. When I rhyme, I'm a boss like Hugo. Break it down, I'ma read it off the t-shirt. They said rap was dead, so this here is the rebirth. I'ma be heard. Y'all know I get it lava. Smooth like the footage from your stabilizer. H-Mac, I'm on it. You know I'm about to scorch, son. Shout my homie rockin' the camo Air Force Ones. Yeah, I'ma break it down, making boss moves. Damn, y'all are looking comfy in the soft shoes. I don't ever take a loss when I'm in it, cause the way I spit over these tracks is too infinite. Yeah, these lyrics that I'm cooking up, they might just injure ya. Not just in Paris, all the way out there in India. Yeah, y'all know that I spit it lethal. Much love going out to all the Desi people. Yeah, I break it down for y'all. You know that my style's true. Speaking different languages when I rhyme like Malu. Yeah, I'ma drop the slang. Anytime I'm in the session, they know Harry Mack gon' do his thing. I'm kicking freestyles to find that relief. I got love for other people. I ain't known for the beef. Every time I rhyme, I be speaking it loud. He said beef. I said beef like the meat of a cow. Yeah, I don't have beef with any MC, cause I'm not the type for jealousy nor the envy. Yeah, every time I'm spitting off the top, I be slamming. I drop an anthem, shout my homie in the back with the cannon. Yeah, he holds the camera up, and it's pure love. He be bumping beats in the earbuds. Yeah, and you know I got a vivid style. You don't need the earbuds in, it's Max spitting now. Hey yo, we pose it out on cue. When I be rhyming, I'm delivering them strong moves. Y'all know I'm representing for the art. I ain't got no beef, cause I bring love from the heart. If they didn't know, they about to know soon. Other rappers in the game going pop like balloons. Can another artist do it like me? It's unlikely. Shout to my homie who came to sightsee in the Nike. I'ma break it down, they filming on their phone. When Mac is spitting, they know that he's really in the zone. I'm doing it better, and I'm known for all this rap shit. You got the iPhone, he got the tablet. All devices combined and it's priceless. Every time I rhyme, I be spitting with the niceness. Come a little closer, I'm the best, my God. There be data in my brain like an SD card. Yeah, it's H-Mac, I came to rock the theater. He brought the tablet with the SD card reader. H-Mac, I'm next level. Y'all know they hearing the kid. My brain holds more than 32 gigs, more than 64. Matter of fact, they wonder, does Harry write? My brain holds more than 1,000 terabytes. I'm on another level. I leave you scarred live. This is a real brain. It's not a freaking hard drive. Doing it better, spitting it clever, coming right over the tip of this. The way I do my rhymes for the fans, too ridiculous. Grabbing words from all who surround. Anytime I'm in the session, they know real love will surround. Yeah, and these other rappers might go sour when they hear the way I rock next to the Eiffel Tower. Every time I spit, I be running my campaign. We celebrating, shout to homie popping the champagne. Y'all know I'm a teacher much more about the way we cop the bottle, then we pulling the cork out. Every time I spit, they know it's clever fresh. My man be looking fly with the champagne and the sweater vest. I break it down with anything that I see. If it's in my visual field, it enters the free. Other rappers can't touch it when I flame this. Yeah, Harry Mack is bloody famous. Next level, they know me across the planet. My lyrics gigantic. Other MCs, I'm making them panic. They running too frantic. Y'all know I do it off the top when I snap. Unlike what's on the ground, no cap. 1664 on to the Heineken. People gather round when I spit. I'm around for them. Doing something different, I'll be forming a crowd. I be speaking high decibels, was born to get loud. Yeah, other rappers had it before, but I'ma go next. Cause when I rhyme, I be shining like your Rolex. Other rappers couldn't tell me no. I be in the video, they filmed in selfie mode. I be pressing the threat, they be placing their bets. Like what you got over your face, shoot nothing but net. H-Mac, I be swift, I'm dying not. Like what's around your neck, I'ma tie the knot. I married the game, see Harry's insane. Each time I do this, in a meditative state, something like a Buddhist. I came through the rock, lyrics clever and coy. If y'all are down with the freestyle, make some noise, let's go.
Way. Sorry, I have to put here's the deal's name back in the description because it's grayscale for some reason. I need it tagged. Here's the deal. There we go. Save. Done. Sweet. Right, guys. Blushes for joining us on YouTube. We are off to well, we've been on Rumble all the time, but we're going to watch movies on Rumble now. So if you're not joining us, thank you for joining us on YouTube, and I will see you guys tomorrow night, probably another film night. get on some topics next week again. But we'll see you over in Rumble. Otherwise, bless you guys. Thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure. Thank you for being with us. Here the sun sets free. It's free indeed. Ta-ta.